back from that commercial break. It's still Entertainment Review live on Metro Television. And my name is Harriet Eddy. It's time for a discussion. And I have a superstar. I mean, Desi introduced him, and I also introduced him as well. I have Malcolm Nuna. And the other name, I can't pronounce it.
Which one? Malcolm Nuna?
The middle one. The one that people do not know that much.
Yes. It's Nuna. It's Nuna.
No, you have the hair something that.
Last name.
Okay.
Hetero.
Hetero.
Yeah, it's easy.
I should have asked our brother here.
Hey.
Welcome to the show. I mean, this is not your first time
This
coming
is
to
not my
Metro.
first time here,
Yes.
honestly.
Oh, it's the first time on Entertainment Review.
Yes, but first time on Entertainment Review.
Yeah.
Nanaya has introduced you before, so you're not, and you.
Yeah, he's doing on playlist.
On playlist.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, wow.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
We
How's
okay,
everyone?
Charlie.
Yeah, we're
We dey
awesome.
inside.
We're
The
awesome.
weather-
Yeah, that's nice.
Let's talk about Malcolm Nuna studying and doing music. How are you blending the two?
Well, honestly, I'm not going to say it's not been easy. Like it's been easy because it hasn't been easy at all. Mixing schools, I have school like 4 times a week, and doing music. Music is not a 9 to 5. Every day you have to make sure you're being creative. So, yeah, it's been a tough run, but so far so good. You know.
I mean, studying business administration.
Business
like,
administration, yeah.
I know it's a tough one.
It really is.
I don't like math, so I don't know. I don't even know how I survived science in school, but you're doing well.
Big shouts to Shadrach.
But I want to understand why you chose to study business administration. Does it have anything to do with music?
I have a business background, like SHS, and in JHS I like math. In SHS too, because I like math in JHS, I was like, in SHS, why don't I do math in Ghana National College? So I did it over there, and it was in SHS that the music started getting very serious, and everything was lengthy in music-wise and less school and stuff. I was like, oh, if I'm going to university, why shouldn't I just continue business? I shouldn't go branch into something new that I don't know anything about. So that's all about it. It's no big story.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying the music industry in Ghana here?
It's just there. I'm just floating in the middle somewhere. I'm not really affiliating myself.
You've not really found your feet? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But you have a management, right?
Yeah, I do have a management. If you're talking about like management wise, it's very great. I'm having a good time. My manager is still my manager from the time I was in SHS, so it's more family wise.
Okay.
You know, like he's yeah.
No, SHS, and that's where lots of people harness their talent, and then they get up into that space. You started, and then what was the idea? Was the idea always like you want to finish SHS and get out there and make music proper, or was just like, yeah, I've got it? Then management came in and says, I think you've got something. Let's work on it. Or it was a personal thing that I wanted to really embark on.
True. Everything you said, happened some way. So, like music, JHS, I used to do music, like go rap for people and stuff. And in SHS, like the word started getting out that, oh, there's this kid out there that he sings and he raps a bit, and he sings, he raps a bit, or And my manager discovered me whilst I was in SHS through a friend, like playing my song in the car and stuff, and they were bopping to my song. Which kid is this? Normal playlist, my songs come in, and they're all in the car. The girls in the car singing a song like it's.
Oh, it was for the girls, I mean.
it's like an actual song out there.
Okay.
And then I was in SHS 2 when my manager reached out to me, and like he just saw the dream and was like, "Oh, I'd like to help you make the dream happen."
You went to National. I've been in Cape Coast before. So, I mean, was it that you were really going out to, these intercourse stuff, or going to radio station after radio station to try and push your music?
I was doing the intercore, the freaks, like the programs. Holy Child, they'll call Sight, they'll call like moving around schools. Like I was popping in the SHS scene, So I feel like that's how it got my name out a bit.
So how many years actively, properly in the music industry?
2 years.
2 years.
Let me say 2 years.
Hey,
right after SHS.
right after SHS.
So right
that's when
after
I
SHS.
yeah, that's when I made my debut. So
Okay.
I'll say 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And it should be like a year after that you won the Next Rated.
It was in the same year.
The same
Yeah,
year.
it was
Wow.
in the same year.
Okay, so this is
Stepping
very
up.
interesting. That I mean, for someone you go to school, you don't want
Yeah.
to think that you come out, you go try. People start, they have to know they go on well and all that.
Yeah.
But for you, you just
Entered.
like it was just part for
Yeah.
you. Don't you think it was too early? Like I said, I cost too nice for you.
Oh, there was a lot of work happening in like behind the scenes, like in
Okay.
the shadows. Like yeah, I feel like I was struggling in my own way. I was hustling in my own way. Like being in school,
Yeah.
trying to make music. You have to appear on TV, but I have school. I'm in Cape Coast. Man has to like. I'm
That's
saying
like
this
a
on
3-hour
TV, but
drive.
man has to like
Yeah.
find a way to be in Accra and be at the interview or be at the show
Okay.
in Accra. You understand? Back when I was in SHS, so it wasn't an easy task, and I did like the groundworks. Like I
yeah.
went from SHS to SHS, and I feel like those were like that was my
Yeah.
turf. My fan
Okay.
base was there a lot, and I took advantage of it. Like every freak, every show, I made sure to appear there to the at least they know my face, and if they don't even know the song,
Yeah.
they know my face. You feel me?
I think
Yes.
it was a year you dropped an album.
Yes, and I
Yes.
came here and you
Came
interviewed
in,
me. Yeah.
Yeah, the album was in like coming as a next rated artist. I felt he really did well in terms of music promotion. Billboard wise, it was everywhere.
But how can they a very
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what he
a
said.
very
He
green
did.
act in
He
the
did the
sense,
groundwork.
put together an album.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it. Yo,
I mean,
people suffer before
so
putting
like
together
the
an
know,
album.
team
right?
was ready, the artist was ready, the works were just going on and on and on and on. But then I want to touch on the fact that how you select artists to feature you. Like how do you go into selection? Like how do you pick this artist? I want to have a song with this artist. I want to have a song with this artist.
Oh, well,
Because you had a song with Hot Kid from Nigeria.
I did
Yeah.
have a song with Hot Kid. I work like I feature based on like relationship. Like if we have like if we're friends or like we've met somewhere, like I
Yeah.
just shoot my shot at that point. It's like if I catch you, like I catch you and I try to vibe you
I
as
like the
much
aggressiveness.
to like want to be on a song with me. Like yeah, like I pitch myself.
You
when I
picture
see
so okay.
so every artist that I have a song with, I have a relationship with the person. It's not like I have a song and I send to my manager, I want to put this one on the song. I want to put this one on the song. It's like when you go and make friends with the person first. After the song, is the lot like the real work is actually after the song because you don't have a relationship with a person now. You want the person to post a song for you. He's not even your friend. How will he post a song for you? Like
So-
he posted one.
So it's not like it's intentional
No.
to be working with your friends, like you said, yeah, talk, dead people, family.
Jamal.
Those are your friends.
You
'Cause-
really know my friend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know your friends.
they move together.
Yes,
Yeah.
on Snapchat they're
Yeah.
like everywhere
Yeah.
because in Ghana, you getting you being awarded the next rated artist, it was like you're ready for everything that was coming. So in my perspective, I'm thinking that there are some top A-list artists in Ghana you could work with, but you choose to use your friends. That's what I was asking. But then that's why you're explaining that
Yeah.
relationship goes after the song is produced and everything like that. But then let's come to 2021.
Yeah.
You were supposed to perform at Ghana party in the park.
Yeah.
Malcolm Luna on the flyer. I see Yao Talk. I see Kweku Flake. I see Camido. I see Mr. Drew. But they get there, they perform. You didn't perform.
Yeah, I had exams. Like, unfortunately for me, that week, that period, I had exams in school. And
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in UPSA, so I
So you
had
didn't
to-
even go.
I didn't even go. I didn't.
You didn't
even
move from
go.
Ghana to London.
No, I didn't even go. I was having my paper at that time.
So school until one perform.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uncle Show. So I don't know if you've been asked this question before, and I don't know how do you take it. So you're a very young artist. You make reference to studying in SHS and all that. Now, how do you make sure that you bridge the gap between those in SHS that you appeal to more, and also the other side, after 25 going, who listen to your sound and wouldn't want to say, I say, Obama and cry. You understand me perfectly. How do you do that so that it doesn't sound? Because on social media, we've heard people talk about some of our very young acts that their songs are not matured, for everybody, just for a section of, very younger folks. How do you manage that?
First, I used to be very bothered about, you have to make songs for like the older people who are like 25, 30, and I was still very young. Like, how do you want me to sing about stuff that people who are 30 years
have experienced?
Like, you feel like I haven't experienced it, so I feel like I kept on having this argument with my friends, like, do not force me, like, I'm growing into that phase to when I can actually feel something and actually sing about it for you to sing about it, because that was in a phase in your life that you've already, and I haven't been to that phase in your life yet. So I felt like it was a stage that I was growing up to, and now I think I've reached a point where I'm ready I can sing for someone who is 25 years, 10 years.
I mean, your latest song sounds, something that we can all
a
enjoy.
lot of people can relate to, because I got to a point where let me tell you how Benzo happened. I was in the studio with Yautog. He has a studio in his house when Kumasi at that time. And I was with my producer, Swati. And he played a beat. Like, he was just playing a beat on the spot. And we were just having a good time. We were just vibing in the studio. And then I had a text message. I was texting somebody. And then we're introducing ourselves, And then the person asked me, do you drive? I was like, no, I don't drive, but I have a car that my label uses. I was talking to a girl. She's like, do you drive? No, I have a car that I use. Like, oh, okay. What's your favorite car? It's like a Benzo. It's like, she likes boys that drive Benzos and stuff.
I'm getting myself a Benzo.
Yeah, she was like, I like boys who drive in a Benz. And I like to take snaps in the front seat and stuff. And I was like, okay, I don't have a Benzo, but and she was like, oh, okay, if you have one, we can actually be friends. Like, so go get yourself a Benzo. And then we're all laughing, we're all psyched, like, hey, she actually said this, and mini Benz in Tikwano ko. And that's how the chorus came in the studio for the new song Benzo. So I felt I lived that experience.
The experience.
So you can relate to it because it actually did happen.
To you. I mean, before we talk more on Benzo. What Desi said, you trying to experience what other people have said. You see, Sarkodie tweeted about the fact that the new generations that are frontiers of the industry are good and that they'll go far. From what Desi is saying, coming to maybe singing to meet like the target audience or irrespective of the people you are related to. Do you feel Sarkodie, who has been there saying that, does it put pressure on you guys? When I say you guys, your friends, because Yautog, Kweku Flake, the others.
Yeah.
Sarkodie tweeted that. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
Does it feel that there's a huge pressure on you guys to deliver no matter what?
Yes. I feel like you are pressured. Like, he has given you the platform. He has made it notice that there are young kids coming up there. So he has already given you an advantage, and every advantage is a bad side.
Yeah.
So you have to be on your toes because he has already given you that I see you. So make sure you're on your toes. So of course you'll be pressured a bit.
Yeah. But when you saw that tweet, how did you feel?
I was gassed. Like, they actually know that we're coming. So
They're coming.
I want us to go take a song, and then when we come back, we talk some more. He's got this one that I love, Bunny Man remix. It's got Kwame Eugene.
That's like that song is like
The chorus is. Give me that freestyle before we play that.
So I give them the best, money man be highly respected. Only wife for come do me je. Only wife for come do me je.
Come here to play. Benya be me toke echena ebefa. The music, the lala, I do one for the car. I hope you don't want to see me fall. Susu pom plenty. So I give them the best. Money man be highly respected. Only wife for come to me je. Only wife for come to me je. Best. Money man be highly respected.
there for corner, they cry. If you know hustle, them go kill you, shy. Shy. If you know get money, they say goodbye. But if you make them, everyone won't ride. Me, I want to blow, cause it joke on it, be the coco, for tomorrow. Me, I want to blow, cause it joke on it, be the coco, for tomorrow. And so I give them the best, me the big to a moon, and I'm out there. How I go chop this back there? Only why you fuck, I'm do me there.
So I give them the best. Money, mommy, highly respected. Oluwa, if I come to me, yeah. Oluwa, if I come to me, yeah. Best. Money, mommy, highly respected. Oluwa, if I come to me, yeah. Oluwa, if I come to me, yeah. Genesis, Yamata, Genesis, Yamata, Kennedy, Tarada, Dididi, Dururu, Dididi, Tarada, Genesis, Yamata, Genesis, Yamata, Genesis, Yamata,
Okay, so we're enjoying the tune. Money Man Remix by Malcolm Nuna featuring Kwame John that one. Of course, Kwame giving some good verse on there. So I've been thinking also about very young acts. You know, we are very young people. People start careers and it takes them a while. And one of the things to keep yourself relevant in the industry, if you keep on giving us this over a certain period of time. Now, I can make references. I mean, and it's no disrespect to some names that I'm going to mention, like Awal.
Oh, feel free.
Like Awal, who started very early. There are a number of them who started Dario Panka when he started, in Tama. When we were very young and TT. But
Over the course of time.
There's a drop. And when that drop happens and you're not able to get it up very soon, then it
becomes a situation
like that. So for a very young guy like you, like it started shooting for you, and now you're talking about Malcolm Nuna. How are you making sure that we get to talk about you for a very long time, 5 years? You're still in the industry, giving us songs back to back.
Yeah, giving you songs back to back. That's mostly it. You can't really control like what time holds. So honestly, I'm just hoping for the best, and I'm working very, very, very hard, spending more time in the studio. It's not even only about the music. Like music is like just 50%. Like I'm trying to be a household name in not just Africa, but somewhere that's only Chinese speaking, or Yeah, so just getting my hopes up and practice till I get better.
There's a study that I may probably, work on one day when I'm able to continue school. That is young people and psychologically how they're being psyched up to take up fame.
That was my next question I was about to
in
ask you.
Ghana or Africa.
Well, I mean, even at the other side, they're able to start at the very young age. We all see them when they grow into the 25, 30s, then we don't see them again. They get into some other things. Like,
how do you manage your mental health?
Yeah, we're probably psyched into it that, you're getting into this, you're going to have girls coming in, you're going to have interviews coming in, your face is going to be everywhere. People will say the bad stuff, the nice things about you. What was that process? Tell us about it. Did you ever have anything like that?
Yeah, I would say I learned on the job.
Okay.
Because when I started, like I didn't see that part of it. My manager kept warning me. He kept telling me, Malcolm, are you ready for this? Malcolm, are you ready for this? This is what is going to happen. This is what happened. There will be a time you feel like nothing is going well or this, but just keep your head up and just know that it's just a phase. And once you keep practicing and you are determined for it, you are still going to be in the limelight, So, yeah, let's see how your steady goes.
In a worry already.
I'm human. Like, some stuff do get to me. Like, if I see something on social media, or someone says something about me that I don't feel like this is how it is, or I feel like they just don't like me, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's just them. No, there are other people watching my videos. I see people like my video on YouTube, and I still see people snap with them. Like, they're just a minority.
How do you handle criticism from, or let's say, people that say bad stuff about you? How do you handle that?
Oh, I'll be sad for a bit, but like after 5 seconds, I'm good.
You know, I like the way he just played that character. Like, I'll be sad for a bit.
Like I'll be like, whatever happens is gonna
Yeah.
get to you. You can't tell me someone slaps you, you're not gonna feel it. So if someone says something bad about you, maybe it's bad about you, but you have to keep on going. You know, after this 5 seconds, just
Yeah.
get back up.
Now, let's talk about Benzo.
Yeah.
You've already given us the background. Did you write it yourself? Or
Yeah.
because of how it all started, you just didn't sit down to really script or write anything down?
I did sit down, so I wrote on my phone, and it was an experience. Like it happened so naturally, so it was less writing, like what just vibing in the studio until the beats stopped, replay the beats, and just made a story out of the whole hook, because it was just the hook that we got the inspiration from, and we wrote the song from the hook.
Were you taught how to write music, or is something that comes naturally for you?
It didn't come naturally, like practice. When you do a song and then the team says no, this song is not good, and you go again, they tell you the song is not good, and you be like, nah, I need to get the song till the team says the song is good. So just going back to the drawing, make sure that it sets up to what the people around
You.
because those are the realest people that are gonna guess. Those are your closest listeners. So if they feel like, oh yeah, the song is good,
Okay.
the song is
What was your reaction when you pitched the Benzo to them?
we were very hyped. Like we were all in the studio, just me. At that time in the studio, it was me, my producer. It was Yao and one of my other friends in this in inside, and we recorded the song. We were very happy, and we just closed it till like my manager had a chance to listen to the song.
You don't have the video, but you have an audio slide
Yeah, I do have
that is
it.
out there. So we can take that one so that
Well,
our
he
viewers...
could actually give us a freestyle
Okay, yeah,
first.
that would also
Okay.
be nice.
Osiminye gainti mami mfrene pyom Mini benzin ti kwa noko Ope cheese
So the ladies, some of them they like cheese, some they like bread. And later I go add my dream for inside. There you go, be.
You add cocoa to it. You're done.
Welcome. It's been great talking to you. We're wrapping up your project for the next 6 months as the year goes on.
Well, I'm working on an EP.
Okay.
So somewhere in the year you're gonna hear a lot of Malcolm Nuna, like
Okay.
how you heard last 2 years when I dropped the album. So,
Okay.
yeah, a collection of songs that I have for you guys. So watch out.
My last question: what do you want people to think of you anytime they hear of Malcolm Nuna?
I want them to think of great music, depending on the genre they are listening to, like just quality. And when they think of Malcolm Nuna, they should think of someone who can relate to their kid, who is like open enough to show their kids or to show their friends, depending on age-wise. Like, man, grow people, younger people, and people even like infants and stuff.
Great. On social media, Malcolm Nuna everywhere.
Yeah, Malcolm Nuna everywhere. MALCOLMNUNA. Go check me out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Keep your videos coming. I'm very interactive, so
Oh, he's
keep
very,
the
Okay.
videos.
very
Yeah,
interactive.
you are not Feli Nuna's brother, right? That's on the flip side. Thank you so much for joining us. This
Yeah,
afternoon.
thank you for having
Yeah.
me. I really enjoy